Alright guys, Tom here, and welcome to my second TLC 2012 prediction. Now, I just predicted the 5 moves of doom versus Dolph Ziggler for the Money in the Bank contract, and this time I'm going to be doing Wade Barrett versus Kofi Kingston. Boom, 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 for the Intercontinental Championship. And, well, this is a bit of an interesting one. It's hard to decide if they've put this in just for a squash match to fill the PPV and sell a slightly more sales in the extra 15 quids here or there they get, or they've actually going to have a title switch. So you've got Wade Barrett and Kofi Kingston, who are top level talents. You cannot deny how much talent these guys are. They are really entertaining, but they have trouble sticking with the crowd. By this, I mean that they have trouble having the crowd sticking. Well, it's just obvious, kind of obvious what I just said, but it's kind of hard having the crowd go with them. Like in Cena versus Dolph Ziggler matches, you have "Let's go Cena, Ziggler sucks" or stuff like that. But in this match, you really don't have the crowd behind them. I just get the sense that you don't really have that sense that the crowd are actually with them in this match, that they actually want to see this match. The two men have, Kofi Kingston and Wade Barrett, I have a few stuff right down here, but the two men have been pushed to the main event in the past, but have never really made it. They've always stayed as an upper mid-card superstars, making them a perfect match for the Intercontinental Championship, because the Intercontinental Championship is classed as the secondary title behind the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship, respectively, who are on Raw and SmackDown. And the Intercontinental Championship, it doesn't really matter what show it has it on, it drifts in and out, but it is classed as the secondary title of the promotion. So WWE really classes this as an undermining title, which pushes people to higher championships. Now, the Intercontinental Championship, two really main superstars to take note of this. In January 19th of January 2009 is when WWE champion CM Punk in July at Money in the Bank cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase at Money in the Bank, but earlier on 19th of January 2009 became the Intercontinental Championship champion, and from that he then went on to win the Money in the Bank and then the WWE Championship. So he was pushed using the Intercontinental Championship to get the WWE Championship. Another example of this was Rey Mysterio in the same year of June 28, 2009, where Rey Mysterio defeated CM Punk for the Intercontinental Championship, and then at SummerSlam 2009 defeated Kane, the Big Red Monster, for the World Heavyweight Championship. So both times the Intercontinental Championship has been used as a ploy to bring bigger stuff to these two champions in Rey Mysterio and CM Punk. So it's basically used as a push for superstars for bigger things. In March 25th, 2011, Wade Barrett won his first singles title in WWE versus the one and only Kofi Kingston. And yes, he won the Intercontinental Championship versus Kofi Kingston in March 25th, 2011. So fast forward to this Sunday in December 2012, and Wade Barrett is in a similar stipulation, but this time it's even more important for him to win. If WWE is looking to build Wade Barrett, which is very popular among WWE fans at this time, as a future main eventer, he can't lose to someone who he has already defeated for that title, the Intercontinental Championship. He's beaten once, good, but beating him twice, even better. Is a popular thought among WWE fans, like I said, and myself, that Barrett is no doubt a World Heavyweight Championship potential and a future Hall of Famer if he stays with the WWE. There's no doubt. Nobody can disagree with me on that. But think back to past world champions like Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, Triple H, The Rock. What did they all have in common? They won the World Intercontinental Championship before they went on to win the World Championship in the WWE Championship. The Intercontinental Championship title has always been looked as a stepping stone to world title, and the Intercontinental Championship will most likely be the highest level of success for Kofi Kingston in WWE. He can't go any further. Tag Team Champions, he's done it. Intercontinental Championship, he's got it. I don't think he'll go any further. He's definitely not in line for the World Heavyweight title or the WWE Championship. No freaking way. WWE like to use him as getting the kids behind WWE. He's really, really good with the charity work and stuff, but as far as he can go, he's Intercontinental Champion. I think they really gave the Intercontinental Champion to Kofi Kingston. Really, somebody to give it to. They really... had it as The Miz. I thought it was good. I was kind of confused why they gave it to Kofi Kingston in the first place, and they should have stayed with Miz and maybe used him against Kofi Kingston. Two people who are definitely a main event as potentials, and Miz, of course, he was a main eventer at WrestleMania. However, for Wade Barrett, the Intercontinental title is just a small step towards the top of the heap. However, when you compare Barrett to a superstar such as Kofi Kingston, a loss would make Barrett look incredibly, incredibly weak. This is why Barrett must win. If you are trying to build someone to be a main eventer level superstar, which of course they are, and future World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Champion, you cannot book him to lose. You cannot book him to lose. So your winner, one and only Wade Barrett. Me, a Mank, I want Wade Barrett to win because I am a Man United supporter. He is billed from Preston. They changed it from Manchester for some unknown, ridiculous reason. But I want Wade Barrett to win because I am from Britain. I am from England. I want Wade Barrett to win. And of course, I think he will. They are pushing him. They are using the Intercontinental Championship. Even if he loses it at Royal Rumble. So a lot of people have just saying this as a squash match. But I think even if he loses it at Royal Rumble, it is a great stepping stone for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, WWE are not stupid. They are using this to make him go on to bigger things. It is his time. Barrett will be a great, and he needs this. He needs the Intercontinental Championship. So that is my prediction. WWE has been pushing Barrett to make an impact since his return with his new Fight Club style gimmick all around Europe. So the bare knuckle brawler needs to become a champion again to make his mark on the WWE, and WWE would be foolish not to give him the strap as being the Intercontinental Championship. So that is my prediction, guys. Kofi Kingston is definitely going to lose this. Wade Barrett is going to come out the champion with the Intercontinental Championship to boost him for the World Heavyweight title. Thanks for watching. Of course, go into the comment section and give me a thumbs up on Kofi Kingston to win or Wade Barrett. But I think it's Wade Barrett. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching and goodbye.